Hey there, and welcome to my Design Through the Science training series. I am so excited you're here. My name is Daniela West. I am the founder of the Humanista Co-Creative, where we transform spiritual brands into spiritual magnets through soul-led coaching, design, and education. So in this series, I am going to be walking you through all of the zodiac signs and how to express them in the real physical 3D world through visual identity, through branding, messaging, and of course, your website. So in this video, we are going to be covering one of my absolute favorite zodiac signs, which is the fiery powerhouse sign of Aries. And this is near and dear to my heart because my sun is in Aries. So I have a lot to say about this sign in particular. Now, if you are new here, if you have curiosity around astrology, if you are an online business owner and you want to learn how to leverage your unique astrological design and channel it in a masterfully magnetic way to create standout visuals, magnetic messaging, to overall attract your ideal clients subconsciously on autopilot, you are in the right place, my friend. And I'm so excited to walk you through this video. So here's what we're going to cover. We are covering the fire sign of Aries. We are covering exactly what the main characteristics are of the zodiac sign. What are the personality traits? What is the unique role that Aries plays in this world and how you can leverage that more into your brand? We are also going to show you a really specific, really beautiful visual example through the form of a website for exactly how you can translate the Aries energy into an online identity to give you some really practical tips and inspiration. So you're going to walk away with so much from this video, and I'm really excited to dive in. Now, if you are not yet familiar with your birth chart, I have dropped a link in the description below for a free website that I like to use to look up birth charts. So it's called astro.com. All you have to do is pop in your birth details, your date, time, and location of birth, and pop that into the website, pull up your birth chart. And I recommend, for educational purposes, and so we don't overwhelm you, to simplify things, there are a few placements that I recommend you look at as you walk through this video to gain really special tips and inspiration. So the placements I would recommend looking at first are your big three, which are your sun, moon, and rising, aka ascendant. Those are really, really important for the main personality traits that you have that express themselves on a daily basis. So look at your big three, check out your Venus sign, and check out your Mercury in terms of learning what your unique brand voice is. Mercury is the planet of communication, so I find so much value in exploring the Mercury placement in particular. And once you identify those placements, just keep those in mind as we go through this video. If you have Aries anywhere in those placements, this video will be super relevant and helpful for you. If you find Aries elsewhere in your chart, this will also give you a lot of great ideas for how those characteristics express through your personality. And also, Aries qualities are also associated with the first house. So if you have any placements in the first house, even if they're not in Aries, you may still find a lot of value and resonate with a lot of these characteristics that we're going to cover. So with that being said, let's talk about one of my absolute favorite zodiac signs. Let's talk about Aries. So first of all, starting off with style. Aries is a fire sign. It is a cardinal fire sign, so it's the leader of the 3 fire signs in the zodiac wheel. Meaning, as a leader, Aries has a very initiatory energy. It is the sign that tends to initiate things. It gets things started, it kicks it off. You could think of Aries as the spark in the dark. That's how I like to think of it. It's like when man discovered fire and, lit that first spark, rubbing those first 2 stones together to create fire. That is the Aries energy. It is that spark of inspiration, that spark of motivation, inspiration, drive, that the initial idea, that fire starter. That's really what I would say about the Aries energy. It is the fire starter of the zodiac wheel. And so to honor the Aries energy, I've got my boldest fiery outfit going on here. Aries, I like to think of Aries in terms of some well-known celebrities. So actually, I think of Lady Gaga, I think of Mariah Carey. So if you're familiar with either of these two figures, they are bold, they are strong, they are fierce. They are in the spotlight, they are leaders. Aries has a very warrior-like energy. So very fearless, courageous, not afraid to, stand up for themselves and fight. Aries is very big on, fighting for those without a voice as well, being a voice for the voiceless. Some keywords that come to my mind when thinking of channeling the Aries energy are empowerment. Aries is Aries carries a lot of confidence naturally in their energy, and so that may express itself through confidence, through assertiveness, through strong boundaries, self-respect, self-leadership, autonomy, independence, leadership. These are all strong qualities. And fun fact about me, as we think about Mariah Carey and Lady Gaga, for example, my birthday is March 27th. Mariah Carey's is the same day, and Lady Gaga is the day after, on March 28th. So when I discovered this, I just got so excited, and it helped me understand the Aries energy even more when I think about them as artists, as leaders, as fierce, strong women in the world. So that could give you some good ideas. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into a visual example to show you exactly how to put all of this together. So for this video, I'm going to be showing you a website template that's from my own collection of Squarespace website templates. It's called the Goddess Collection. I have created a beautiful high-end collection of Squarespace website templates. They are DIY, do it yourself, and they're all inspired by a different sign of the zodiac. So for this particular website, this is called Empress, and I definitely was inspired by the Aries energy in creating this overall brand. So as we dive in here, I want you to think about these concepts of boldness, leadership. It's about ruling. It's about building an empire as well, can be important to an Aries. So I was channeling the fiery, the passion, the inspirational type of energy that we get from an Aries archetype. Even in the imagery I've selected and the color palette, let's say, I used a high contrast color palette. So with this sort of orangey red color that really plays off the Mars energy. Aries is also ruled by the planet of Mars, which is very much about action. It can be about war as well. Aries is a fighter, Aries is a warrior. That's what makes it a strong leader. So you can see in the color palette, we've got black, we've got this orange red. We've got a little bit of the softness here with the beige, just to give it a little bit of a feminine touch, let's say, a little bit of a softness. I like doing this sort of collage and slideshow effect here just to give it more dimension, more visual interest, because Aries can often have many interests. You can imagine like all these different paths going off from the Aries energy as a trailblazer. So I kind of translated that into visuals to kind of keep the eye interested and moving and flowing. Even some of this imagery here, you could see there was a girl with a tattoo. Tattoos can also be pretty popular with the Aries energy, sort of giving it that edginess, that fierceness, that rebellious nature. So as we're scrolling down here, I chose this person as sort of the main character energy of this template. I was inspired when I found these visuals because I got the fiery orangey red, makes me think very much about the planet of Mars, that fierce, fiery, passionate warrior archetype that is Aries. I also love this imagery because of the way she's styled in her outfits. I'm getting very boss energy. I'm getting a lot of leadership, CEO type of energy. Aries knows what's up. Aries naturally is a leader. They know how to take charge. They know how to take action and move things forward with that passion, with that courage and strength and boldness. And with these visuals, all of these actually came from a amazing high-end collection of stock photos I have carefully curated over many months, actually probably years by now. This is a collection of over 1,000 and constantly growing. Over 1,000 photos. They're premium high-end stock photos that you will get access to with the purchase of any template. You'll get access to this ever-growing collection, and you can freely use all of the stock photos for your brand however you would like. All of the colors, the fonts, the imagery, all of the text, anything you see here in this template, you are free to use this in your own website. You can leave everything as is if you just want to buy this site and, just drop in your own content and then launch it to the world. You are free to do that. That's the beauty of a template. So all of this you are free to use with the purchase of a template. Even in some of the language here, when you think about the concept of an empress, let's say, when we're thinking about your brand messaging, think about important keywords, especially if you look at your Mercury placement. If you do see that that's an Aries, it would be very helpful to think about language related to strength, courage, leadership, boldness, fierceness, inspiration, awakening, illuminating. You could think about Aries as that spark in the dark. Oh, I like that poetry. The spark in the dark, that can really be a strong Aries energy, and just a great visual to have in mind as you're channeling the Aries energy into your brand. It's that spark in the dark, the awakener, the illuminator, the fierce, sacred warrior that helps people carve their own path, trailblaze forward by role modeling it. Aries often is the archetype that must go first to lead the way for others to follow. So you can use these concepts, consider them in your brand's messaging, in the keywords that you choose to speak to your clients. This concept of empowerment is really key to the Aries energy as well. If you're wondering if I have any Aries energy in my chart, yes, I do. I have my sun in Aries. So you can also use that as inspiration for what does a person with strong Aries energy, how do they speak? How do they show up? How do they style themselves? I can be a good role model for that as well, which really, that's quite a strength of the Aries, is to role model those concepts of strength and inspiration and assertiveness, the boldness, the confidence. So again, we have that language of awakening. I liked the word empress, as I really see that as a great visual example of what the Aries energy is. That's an empress. That is a person who knows how to lead, knows how to claim their throne, knows how to claim their seat at the table. They're fearless, and they have strong boundaries. So that's an Aries. So I think, we've also got activation. Oh, that's another great keyword. Activation, your inner fire, confidently building your empire, going with the Empress theme. So that is Aries in a nutshell. And that is a really great visual example of layout, messaging, basically how to overall channel that Aries energy into concrete visuals, concrete words that are really going to have this Aries impact on your audience, helping them feel illuminated, inspired, awakened, motivated into taking action, help awaken their inner passion, their inner fire. That is a big role of the Aries. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a lot of value out of seeing the visual demonstration. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you're new here and would like more content like this. And I would really love to connect with you in the comments. I'd love to learn and hear more about your birth chart. So let me know in the comments, where in your birth chart did this zodiac sign appear? How have you noticed these energies expressing themselves throughout your life, throughout your business? Let me know in the comments. I read each and every one, and I would love to connect with you more. And don't forget to check out the rest of my Design Through the Signs playlist, where you can keep exploring all the unique zodiac signs and how to leverage these energies to create a masterfully magnetic brand and website. Lastly, if you were vibing with this template, if you love this template, if you could totally visualize it, envision it for your own brand and website, I'm dropping all the links in the description below, where you can go ahead and check out my online template shop. You can explore the entire Goddess collection. Each template is inspired by a different sign of the zodiac, so you can explore all the different designs in there and find the one that is most aligned with who you are and how you want to translate yourself authentically out into the world for your brand. And lastly, don't forget all the incredible bonuses included in my templates that truly make them the best in the market. There is a private collection of thousands of high-end premium stock photo collections. Everything you saw in this website, in the video, everything, all of the demo content, everything that we just walked through together is literally yours to keep with the purchase of any website. Keep all the demo content, all the fonts, colors, imagery, all of the text. You can literally steal my words that I put into these templates, use it for your own. Stock photo collections, thousands and thousands of high-end stock photos for you to use. Use it freely in your brand, use it in your newsletter, use it on your social media. I have spent years sourcing these images, creating a cohesive and consistent look, aesthetic, different collections, all with the same vibe. I save you thousands and thousands of hours, so you don't have to do any of that yourself. I'm handing it all to you on a platter. And don't forget, the purchase of any template also gives you instant access to my signature online course, Squarespace Savant, filled with video tutorials where I hold your hand, walk you through all of the technical details of going from branded, built, and launched in just 10 steps or less. I will teach you how to totally transform your template, customize it to your brand, your personality, your audience. Lastly, so with that being said, you can also work one-on-one with me. I do offer brand astrology readings, so we can work together to dive into the secrets, into the mysteries, into the codes of your unique birth chart. We will learn how to leverage your unique codes to discover what is your unique purpose, what is the role you're here to play, who are your ideal clients, who did you come here to uniquely serve in your work, and how do you speak to them? What is your most potent, unique, powerfully magnetic brand voice that is going to attract your ideal clients on autopilot in your sleep, so that you can have the most purpose, the most impact, the most expansion, and the most abundance, literally just by being true to who you are and highlighting that for your brand. So if you would like to unlock your inner CEO energy and lead the business that you were designed here to lead, this is what we can do together in my readings, in my sessions. So I'm dropping all the links in the description below, and I would truly be so honored to work with you. Thanks for joining me. I will catch you in the next video, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.